Hey guys, IceWire here, and today I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about An Aspie Life. This is the first anchor video of 2018, and I am super excited, so without further ado, let's get right into it. An Aspie Life is an indie game greenlit on Steam on the 20th of January, and it is self-described as an experimental adventure-type game that deals with the topic of living with Aspergers Syndrome. 17-year-old Bradley Hennessy is at the helm of the game's development along with Joe Watson, and the game is being published by Enderlost Studios. Hennessy created the game as a way of showing what it's like to live on the spectrum from his point of view, as he himself has Asperger's. This game gained my own curiosity as I too have Asperger's as well. The story of An Aspie Life is as follows. Your roommate suddenly ups and disappears for no reason, and you're left to face the world alone, which can be difficult for someone when they have autism. The game is centered around having to live on the spectrum, and you as the player will have to adapt your actions in the game to how an autistic person sees the world, as every element in the game recreates how some people on the spectrum, and I really do want to emphasize some, as the spectrum is so wide and varied, experience the world. So all forms of sound, graphics, and interactions are intentional. The full story of An Aspie Life will be developed while the game is still in early access, including more content that connects the overall theme of autism to the game itself. Covering a topic like this is no easy feat. Like I mentioned earlier, the spectrum is so broad that no one person may experience the same things as another will. The devs have compiled a list of how An Aspie Life represents living with autism, which I will walk you guys through now. All characters in An Aspie Life are black outlines. By doing this, players can't read body language, just like someone with autism. Some characters that the main character knows well are not black outlines and have some detail, but they are still darkened. This represents how someone with autism can learn someone's body language if they have known them for a long time. In the game, every environmental sound gets represented on the sound sensitivity meter. The player must keep this under control so the main character does not become overwhelmed. This represents sound sensitivity in autism. In conversations, the player again can't read body language as they are all black outlines, but they must try and figure out how to respond with limited vocabulary. This represents the difficulty Aspies have in putting thoughts into sentences that people can understand. Also in conversations, the player's feeling meters of stress, happiness, courage, and uneasiness will affect how a conversation plays out. For example, not much courage means you can't look at the other person in the eye. To regenerate the feeling meter, players must go into quiet places or do things that the main character enjoys, that being playing video games in this case. The game's art style of blue and purple represent not just the 80s, 90s feel of the game, but also social isolation. Some items in the game that hold great importance to the main character are not in blue and purple, but are in full colour because of how important they are. As you can see, there are a lot of details within this game, and I feel like it's been thought out with a lot of care and sensitivity. And I like the fact that it's being worked on by someone who knows exactly what they're talking about. And that is everything you need to know about An Aspie Life. If you're interested in the game, it is free right now in early access on Steam, and once the full release of An Aspie Life is out, that will be free as well. Yep, that's right, free! Free stuff! Praise tell us for free things, am I right? What do you think of An Aspie Life? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this, please hit the like button and or subscribe if you are new and you think I deserve it. Consider supporting me on Patreon as it fuels the growth of my content's quality and the variety and production of said content that you guys get to see all on the channel. And as always, it is IceWire signing off, and I'll see you introverts later next time on the channel. Have a lovely day / night wherever you are in the world. Bye!